Hello, everyone. Welcome to Backyard Musings. I'm Steve, and I'm in Apple Valley.
I'm Scott, and I'm in Utah.
Scott is globetrotting. I'm telling you.
Taking
So,
advantage, taking advantage of the time we have left.
there you go. So, here's a quote for you: FEMA is tremendously prepared. Mayorkas assured reporters in a video from July. "Quote: This is what we do. This is what they do, and the key here is to also make sure the communities who are potentially impacted are prepared as well." End quote. What do you think of that mouthful?
I don't believe a word out of that man's mouth. Period. Period. You talk about a spinmeister, man. He is unbelievable. If you put him and Karine Jean-Pierre in the room, I don't know. I don't think you'd ever hear anything true. But anyway.
Speaking of Corinne, White House Press Secretary KJP last week denied that FEMA resources were going to migrants, but cited FEMA funds for migrants in 2022. What's up? It was true then, right? But not true now. So I mean, to give them the benefit of the doubt, when Mayorkas said that, well, it depends on when he said that. When did he say that? July. No, that was a lie. Yeah. But Corinne could have, it could have been true today that they're not giving any funds to migrants through FEMA. But 2 years ago, it could have been true. I mean, just the benefit of the doubt. I mean, because you know how they love to mince words, right? So only the Three Stooges could do a better job of obfuscation and misdirection. I'm serious.
Yeah, again, back to Mayorkas. I mean, he's a dodger. He's a spinmeister. I don't know how he can live with himself. I don't know how people that live with him can live with him. Um, I don't know. I don't know how you can believe a
Yeah.
word in his mouth.
Yeah.
So,
Imagine
uh,
working for him. Imagine
yeah,
being right under him, like a department head or something.
yeah, and having to back the guy up. Yeah, and it just but they all fit into that Biden uh, administration. I mean,
Yeah.
they follow the leader. So
Yeah.
anyway, FEMA pledged to give $750 checks as soon as homeowners can prove they own a home in the affected area. Um,
Really? I mean, ground zero. Why aren't they handing these checks out? You know,
exactly. Why do
instead
they
of
have to?
verifying.
Yeah, why do they have to prove that? I mean, just go. They need to go there and assess the situation um, and yeah, start picking up a shovel, picking up a broom, picking up a chainsaw, whatever you got to do. And now they're going to get slammed again, right? If this storm that's coming
Yeah,
through is
Milton.
yeah, crazy.
Yeah,
So
and so these FEMA guys, they see road closed, and they turn around instead of going around the road and helping the people. It's crazy.
yeah, or staying there and trying to get the road open. It's just crazy. So the U.S. announced a $375 million aid package for Ukraine on Wednesday, as the Biden administration pledged unwavering support to the war-torn country. Um, but yet we don't have any money here. So Anthony Blinken just yesterday announced on X the U.S. is at the forefront of humanitarian response to the growing crisis in Lebanon, announcing nearly a $157 million uh, uh, package in assistance today. Uh, we are committed to supporting those in need and delivering essential aid to displaced civilians, refugees, and the communities hosting them. Again, this is overseas. I understand that we like to help people. Helping people is good. Charity is good. We believe that, right? We believe charity is, it's a Christ-like attribute. But we need help here.
But these might, well, especially the Lebanon, might get them votes. For the Muslim people in Michigan or something like that. Aid to Gaza would get them votes. Um, I mean, the $750 check isn't going to help the person who's drowning from the hurricane, or leg chopped off from the mudslide, whatever.
I saw a video of a family in their home in like chest deep water. They were all standing in their home.
In their home. Wow.
Figuring out what they got to do. Furniture, stuff floating in there. Looking at
Wow.
cars underwater. I mean, I felt for those people. Not that I don't feel for the people of Lebanon and of Ukraine, but you know what? If we've got this kind of money to give them, and where did they come up with these figures? That's what I want to know. I mean, what's the bottom line figure so far that we've given Ukraine?
Yeah.
Huge amounts of money, and yet we don't have money for our own folks here that are, I mean, devastated. That was a devastating earthquake or hurricane.
Hurricane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the words of Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you're last. And it seems like this administration makes America last. You know, everybody else is first. So the Federal Emergency Management Agency can meet immediate needs, but does not have enough funding to make it through the hurricane season, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas told reporters Wednesday. What happened to tremendously prepared?
Yeah.
Right? What happened? Where's the money for the people of Florida or the Carolinas and Georgia affected by Helene and Milton coming up? There's money for Ukraine and Lebanon, but not for our people. So Speaker of the House Mike Johnson addressed claims that the Biden administration diverted FEMA funds to immigration efforts, saying the pools of funds are different, but that he understands why Americans are frustrated.
That's an understatement.
Yeah.
Right? Could you imagine being one of these people and finding out that we're giving all this money overseas, and that doesn't even count the amount of money that we're giving probably still to Gaza, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's mountains and mountains of money, and
egregious.
And that our people, our own citizens, again, are taking it in the shorts. It's just not right. It's not right.
Yeah.
So the streams of funding are different. That is not an untrue statement, of course. This is what Speaker Johnson he's a Republican from Louisiana, told Fox News Shannon Bream on Fox News Sunday. Again, quote, "But the problem is with the American people, and what they're frustrated by is that FEMA should be involved." Absolutely, right? Like you just said, not coming to a roadblock and turning
their job.
Need to be pushing through, right?
Inclusion is not their first priority. Emergency management is the first priority.
Yeah, and this is the best definition of an emergency. This is crazy.
Yeah.
The Federal Emergency Management Agency, like you just said, is to help people in times like this natural disaster, not be engaged in using any pool of funding from an account for resettling illegal aliens who have come across the border. Again, illegal. They broke the law. They shouldn't get help other than going back to where they came from.
Yeah.
Biden administration, Kamala Harris, and Secretary Mayorkas have been engaged in.
Yeah. That's what they've been doing. Catch and release and relocate.
Yeah.
So my buddy Pinball was able to raise $225,000 as an influencer through his YouTube channel. Many of you viewers know that because you also watch Pinball. Maybe FEMA should start a GoFundMe campaign or a YouTube channel. Who's running the government? Yeah. Biden? Nope. He's on vacation in Delaware. Harris? Nope. She's out on the trail. This is what David Axelrod had the cojones to say, that this hurricane will help Harris because savvy voters in the cities will know how to get to a voting station, but rural people in the mountains do not know. Again, Democrats think the average voter is dumb. It's like egregious. It's just...
It is. These guys in their comments, man, I'll tell you, if Donald Trump made a comment like that, they'd be all over him like white on rice. And
the media would. Yeah, definitely.
And this guy gets away with it. And again, those people, I hope those people in the rural parts of North Carolina and other states that have been, put out by this disaster, take note of that comment and how dividing that is.
Yeah.
That's
not unifying. That's divisive.
Yeah. This guy is just, these guys have big mouths, and they just need to be silenced. And
they don't care. They don't care about the common folk. They really don't. They care about the elites, where they can get their money.
Asheville, right? Asheville is where this stronghold, this blue stronghold, is in North Carolina. They know that that's where the money is, right? For them, the libs, the Dems. That's their stronghold. So, yeah, it's kind of like California. Same idea, right? We've got our liberal strongholds that kind of control the state, and the rest of us conservative sites and locations are just, we take it in the shorts. So,
yeah,
bad deal.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Yep. Take care. Have a good day. Enjoy your week.